In this video, we're going to be talking about how to kill Aviansies as a wilderness slayer assignment. So I just got done killing 50 of them just to make sure I understand how they work and everything. And this is just like some sample loot that you'll probably get. So real quickly, I'll just show you where they are. There's only one place to kill them in the wilderness, which is right here in the Wilderness God Wars dungeon. And my recommended way of getting there is using the Burning Amulet and then running slightly west and then north. You could certainly use the obelisks if you have them like in your house or whatever and you have the diaries done, but the Burning Amulet is just reliable and easy to use. In terms of gear setup, a imbued Slayer helm is always a good way to go. You'll also want at least an Armadillo and a Zamorak piece of armor. You could take more if you plan on running around the God Wars dungeon, but I don't see any reason why you'd want to do that. So just have a piece of Zamorak and a piece of Armadillo armor. You'll also want an Expeditious bracelet most likely, assuming you want to get the task done quickly. You could bring maybe a ring of dueling or an archer's ring if you're not risking that much stuff. However, the ring slot isn't that important because they're low HP and easy to kill, and you won't be spending that much time here. Lastly, I recommend using a blowpipe, and whatever money you spend in darts and scales, you will be making back. So you don't really need to worry too much about spending money to get the task done quickly. In terms of inventory, you'll definitely want your Burning Amulet. That's how we're going to get there. You'll want a ranging potion, and I chose to bring several Ceradome and Brews in case you get attacked. Now, the spot that we're going to be killing them, there aren't going to be many PKers as far as I know, but just to be safe, you want a lot of tank food. So I actually dropped sharks in order to pick all of these up, but ideally you fill your inventory with sharks, plenty of Ceradome and Brews and super stores, and then you'll just want maybe 4. So I just filled up my inventory with an inventory that I would actually bring just to keep things from being confusing. So anyway, I do recommend bringing some Alcarunes because they drop a lot of rune daggers, which you don't want to just have to drop all of your sharks in order to do that. So you can just drop 1 or 2 if you need to and just alch them, and that will keep things nice and easy. Aside from that, I just have a one-click teleport as well as an extra Expeditious bracelet. So this one only has 14 charges. So if I was actually doing the task, then I would pretty quickly run out of that, break that bracelet, and I would want to wear another one again just to speed things up. So this is how you get there. You're going to use your Burning Amulet and teleport to the bandit camp. Hit yes. And you're going to run west a little bit and then north. You also have the option to bring a stamina potion. I forgot to mention that. However, you do not need it. It's only really convenient like if you got attacked and you got tele-blocked and you had to run for a long distance. So it's a safety precaution you might consider using. Once you see the dungeon sign on the minimap, just click on the cave there. Then you're immediately running west and moving the boulder. I always just turn on protect from range just in case you do get aggroed, but quickly you can see that you do not get aggroed as long as you remember everything. And from here it's pretty simple. There's several different levels of the Aviansies, so it's recommended that you kill the lower level ones. So there's a 69, an 84, a 71, a 79. So just keep an eye out for those. And you're really just going to stick to this area because there's really no reason to run down there. You're below level 30 wilderness, so if you see someone, you can immediately teleport as long as you have a charged Dragonstone or a Royal Seed Pod, or a Slayer Ring for that matter. So when you get here, just drink your ranging potion if you brought one. And it is multi-combat, so if you're feeling lazy, you can maybe turn on auto retaliate and attack a few of them. That way you're making sure that you're only attacking the low level ones. So once you get drops like this, you'll get quite a few of them. You'll have to make some room. You can just drop those on the ground. But as long as you have one slot open, you'll be able to alch everything. But overall, this is a pretty simple task. The only inconvenience is that you'll get drops like the Aviansie heads that are worth like 8k. so it's kind of hard to justify just leaving them on the ground. So you might consider dropping your food to pick those up, but I don't necessarily recommend that because I don't want you to die. But that's up for you to decide. Other than that, you'll just be picking up your Addy bars and alking your rune daggers and whatever else they drop. So that does it for this guide. If you liked the video, please like. If you're interested in more content like this, please subscribe. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.